Hey everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Merry Christmas and whatever else you want it to be. Short show tonight, just saying. Hi from or hi to Shadow and Sun in the chat room. Hey, you have been given the link on Facebook, and I'm expecting somebody to pop in here. That was me saying I'm live. I notify myself on YouTube. Whoa. Bandwidth is pumping. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everyone, to and whatever else you want it to be, like I said. And I'm doing a short show. I have a toothache, and it's starting to hurt. I'm on antibiotics. I'm all that's fine. I just am not really feeling it. A little bit feverish. I've got what I've got. I've got it's just toothache infection. So I'm dealing with it. I'm already on what I need to be on. So just kind of chilling. I've got a small list of things to touch on tonight. And people who want to come in can come in. I'm going to be watching, making sure everybody behaves and stays nice. All right. And yeah. Okay. I had a small matrix glitch. That's all I can think of when I went from the interstate from one to another in reality swapped. Had one small thing happen. One day I was at work. Well, I made a short about it, and I still don't know how to present a short here. It's my own video, but whatever. Okay, Shadow. Hey.
Happening, folks.
Merry
How you
Christmas,
doing, man?
Pretty good. Merry
You too,
Christmas.
you too, man. I talked to Joe earlier, and I guess he's not going to make it tonight. He's, it's a busy night. I wasn't even sure if you were going to do anything. We only made a 40-second Merry Christmas video just to wish everybody happy holidays, and we've got all kinds of music going on in the house. So I don't want to, get anybody in trouble.
Right. Copyright stuff. Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm doing a 1 hour tonight because I've got a tooth problem and it hurts. So I'm not really feeling up to doing the deep dive tonight.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of an issue myself, a tooth issue. But getting an appointment right now is pretty much impossible.
Yeah. I just the way I have to do things is I'm VA, so getting an appointment is months away, and I got a situation to deal with now, not in 2 months. So I just went to the ER, said, "Give me these antibiotics. I know what it takes. Just that's it, and I'll figure it out later." So that's my shortcut, and it works. But I was just about to start. I had a matrix glitch. Did you watch my short?
No, I didn't. No,
Okay.
I've been doing all kinds of Christmas stuff all day, still wrapping some presents. I had to chop firewood to make sure, I don't make it too easy for St. Nick to come down the chimney, and, cooking and all kinds of just goofy stuff. And
oh, yeah. Well, this was a few days ago. It wasn't today.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did then.
Where the note was gone, or the note was not there, then the note was there, and the guy didn't. Yeah, okay. Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I totally did.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
and I saw you earlier on Keith's show. I've been every chance I get jumping over there and saying hi to him. He's got a lot of positivity out there.
Oh yeah.
Despite all the things he's got going on, Anything I can do to help out a fellow gamer and a fellow quantumite, I'm going to be there. I haven't heard from James today. I haven't checked Discord. So
Hmm.
James L, if you're out there and listening in the shadows, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, James.
It I talk to him just about every day, every other day, one way or another. But last I don't know if I talked to him yesterday, but just want to make sure he's doing okay. Same thing, Joe and everybody else out there. Um, hey, my dog's being goof. I gave him a bath the other day, and I gave him a haircut too, and I snipped him a little hard, and he's got a little boo boo. So
Ow.
he's finally warming back up to me. He was mad at me for a whole day, and then now he's wearing his Christmas outfit, and he hates that, but or at least he used to. Now he's like kind of digging it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's just mellow, or it's cold, and he's like, yeah, this will work. There he is. Merry
Yay,
Christmas, buddy.
James. Get better, man. Hope you're feeling better today. So,
Well,
yeah,
hopefully his lady is spoiling him rotten. That's what he needs. The way he
yeah.
busts his ass, he deserves a good spoiling, probably a spanking too. But I'm not helping out with that in any way, shape, or form. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that was my Matrix glitch that I did. And I wanted to talk about a little bit like, okay, what we're doing here and what Keith has started doing. Not started, but he's been doing it a while, but he's really getting around, getting out there now. And this is not really a group that we're a part of, but we're kind of attracting each other. And hey, Maria's in the chat.
Hey,
Uh,
Maria, Merry Christmas.
we're we're kind of yeah
No,
grabbing.
James. No, James. That's not happening. No, no, I'm not running around all the way over there to Australia. No, not yet. Maybe one of these days. It looks beautiful. Just you got some critters there that scare the shit out of me. Excuse my French.
But like all of us in the chat in these different shows that we go to, Rich Giordano, Alien Girl, Amy, right,
Mm-hmm.
and Keith, and so many others. We're all starting to like we've all broken away from the bigger groups of things,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like we're the ones who are truly aware of what the hell is going on around us. And I see, as of last week, all the see, I come from art, and then I come from like I did Buddhism for a couple of years, and then I
Mm-hmm.
did paganism, and it's been 20 something years since I did it, and I never left paganism. And it's just we're all awake to these kind of things. And even though, what am I trying to say? A little bit of a fever here. I took my meds. I'm good. But yeah, just it's like we're no longer part of the herd, and we are not woke, but we are aware of all the stuff that's going on. We
Yep.
make things, you know, and we don't necessarily buy things. We have to buy things. I mean, we still hear
Yeah.
are
Until the
all
chip rolls out.
well on we're still going to be like consumer based, but we go out, we color way outside the lines. And Maria's saying soul tribe, possibly, yes, possibly. And we
I can
color,
work with that.
yeah, we are way outside the box. So outside the box, we realize the box is BS, and the box is there to contain us and restrain us from doing our best. And I'm seeing a lot of these people, us included, are doing things to go out there and really affect our own reality. And that's step one. They say, how do you change the world? You got to take step one, and that's affecting your own reality. We're doing it. We're doing it. And like all these little glitches happening with me, I think those might be side effects of me doing all this, right?
Hmm.
And realizing, oh, I was talking to Keith the other day, and I think it was on my show. I wanted to go back over a couple of points and say the toy line Final Faction, right? You know the story, what happened, or what
Hmm.
happened in the cartoon that they do. Well, what suppressed memory are they working with for it to be so much like so many other stories that are out there? So ancient aliens, all the ancient world stuff, ancient
Hmm.
humans, and mirroring reality a little bit. You know, I did a little video on this a while back, a while ago, like months and months ago. And yeah, that's just one example of it.
Hmm.
Rich is on right now. I don't have him on screen right now, but he's talking about ufology and Lou Elizondo getting fired or quitting or something. I don't know. I'll be going over there soon after after I get done here. But yeah, we're not part of the herd anymore. And even though we have to take part in some of it, we really do affect our reality in an immediate way. And I bet when my little hit on the head when I was a kid. Wait a minute. Am I echoing at all? Does anybody hear
No,
an echo?
no, no, you're good.
Awesome. This is quite nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I'm not using a headset right now. I totally forgot. Um,
If it works, man.
yeah,
I
this
even
works.
noticed Wi-Fi's. Oh, sorry, pooch alert, pooch attack. You're
The
a good
best
boy.
kind of photo bomb. Hey, buddy. Hey,
Mm.
buddy.
He's such a good boy, and he loves his dad. Yes, yes, you're on TV. Your contract is fulfilled for the month. Now skedaddle. I saw on the White Files. His most recent episode was on the Shadow People, and that was kind of that's the thing we're dealing with here. Both me and my son, but I actually I fell asleep like halfway through it, so I got to go back. But it was cool to see. It's there's some info on it that I had never heard before. It's almost like they migrated from other countries to here, from what I was gathering. But yeah, as long as we can, keep the open mind and spread some positivity out there, I think we're all on the right path right now. I've been noticing a lot of it. There's some people out there, even in my circle, that are pretty negative, and I'm trying to, you know, have some patience and tolerance for them. But I'm also seeing some other people out there that are, moving into the light or whatever you want to call it. So I'm hoping, this year, this new year that's right around the corner, is going to be, at the very least better than the last one, because the last one, it had some great moments, but it had some dark times, and we all deserve uh, a really good year. So that's what I'm thinking, and trying to put out there every day that I can. Trying not to let anything get me down, and
Yeah,
let's see what happens, man.
yeah, that's what we got. That's what we're working with. I'm looking at the chat, and James says must be exhausting sometimes to be a conduit for this kind of unfiltered information. You have no idea, bro. I mean, I am like filtering this stuff as I go, and I see a lot of it. I can't see all of it. I see a lot of it.
Sure.
And okay, unfiltered information. All right. Um I think he understands kind of what's going on with me seeing all these weird things, like the guys in the graveyard and um the stuff happening in my office. Of all that stuff, it just uh, the jumping of realities and all of it. It is hard to keep track of. I need to start making notes. Man, I say this every week. I need to make notes during the week. I say it every week, but I haven't done any of it yet. And
Let's say,
I try, but then I lose the notes. I try to make the notes and I lose the notes. Or I take a note and stick it everywhere and I can't remember where I put them all.
just put them by the computer, man. Then they'll be right there where you need them.
Yeah, well, I'm not by the computer when things happen. Like when I was at work, I've got notes stuffed in my satchel that I take to work and back with my netbook in it. It's not here, but yeah, unfiltered information. I've been having dreams, and the best time for me to have dreams is go to bed normal, wake up in the middle of the night, and go back to bed, and then I remember
I've been
everything
doing
that
that too. Yeah, I'm doing that too.
and
But
like I dreamed that I took my I can't remember most of it. I took my buddy to Florida. Don't know why. And that's pretty much all I can remember. We went to Florida and there were some people there. But it was pretty weird. Yeah. Maria's bringing up a movie The Day After Tomorrow, the Coast to Coast AM movie, the Art Bell movie.
no,
And
I
you remember
haven't
that
seen it
one?
yet. No,
Day
I
After
haven't seen it.
Tomorrow? Oh, that's
Nope.
it's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Science fiction based on I forget what it's based on. Fever. I have a fever. Or I feel like I have a fever.
Well, we won't
But
keep you long tonight.
yeah, it's pretty good. It is where a cold front comes in and it's unlike anything. It's from space and
Oh,
something
really?
yeah, something hits the earth and not hits the earth. I mean covers the earth and it makes everything cold. I don't remember. Yeah, Art Bell was one of the most Art Bell was. Art Bell
Mhm.
was the man. Okay.
Well, he still is. You know, wherever he is, he still is. He's not gone. He's just not here.
Right. He's just changed channels.
Well, hopefully, he tunes into this one every once in a while. Sees that people are trying to carry the torch on forward.
Yeah, and we're trying
There's
to I'm like he did real good at letting people talk. And I would like to get people to talk. That's what I mean, we never get to talk about this stuff anywhere. I never get to talk about this stuff anywhere. So me and my little us and our little holes over here in our little cubby holes, this is it. This is our time to get it out there, all the weird stuff that happens, and nobody believes me about this stuff. None of it. Spirit
well,
guys, the guys in the cemetery, none of it. Nobody believes me anything. Nobody even believes me about this thing about my door over here.
I have absolutely no reason to think that you'd ever make any of this up. If yeah, that's why I'm here, man. The same with me. And my son. We've had weird things, and if we talk to a lot of people around us, they just look at us like we're crazy, so we don't. But then we come and hang out with you guys, and we got no reason to make this crap up. You know what I mean? There's no
Right.
benefit from it. All the people throughout, at least my lifetime, from Betty and Barney and Travis Walton and folks like that from when I was a little kid all the way to now, they may have made a little bit of money on it, but I guarantee that's not where they wanted to make money in life.
No.
They would have much rather, done the regular stuff, been regular normies out there, just plodding along, and they'd have been, they probably think they would have been happier had they, kept their mouths shut or been somewhere else.
Yeah. Um
Okay, James, air conditioner. Yeah, it must be nice. But then again, when we're enjoying our you know, warm weather, you're probably freezing your butt off. So that's what you get for being on, the upside down part of the planet, I guess. I don't know.
I have a
Yeah, normies
question.
are weird.
I have a question here.
Yeah,
I
they
did
did,
not
James.
type always James.
I
I
did.
was talking. Oh, that was you?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I run the show too now. 'Cause
I
I
don't know
use
how
my
that even happened. I mean, it's fine, but I don't know how that happened.
I can end the broadcast at any time now.
Well,
Um,
right, but I don't know how it got that way, you
I think
know?
when you invited me a couple weeks back to the show or something, the way you did it was allowing me to be more than just a moderator, because I can't do it from my end. And Maria, prayers go out to you and yours. My son has a lot of family in Mexico right now, and yeah, they're not digging it.
Mm. I haven't been keeping up with what's been going on much in the world. Haven't been able to. I've been tied up in a bunch of little things here and there.
Yeah, I had my son home with me all week because he's on vacation, and so been focusing on him and stuff like that. And he's got some projects he's working on, always needing help. Unfortunately, some of those projects involve the video game that he's playing, and he's asking me for strategy tips, and I'm just like, go talk to James L. He'd be better help. I don't know anything about World Wars, history. He's playing Hearts of Iron. It's a like World War I combat tactical game, and I'm just like, I try, but
Yeah, World
yeah,
War One.
Maria,
And it,
yeah, it's real easy to criticize, and then when it happens to you, you know, they got to come, looking for help from people like us, and hopefully, we can help them out if at all possible.
yeah, well, we're trying to affect the reality around us every day, and we do. We do. Um, my mind is pretty scattered. Sorry, guys. um,
I can barely run my kitchen, James, let alone the world.
Wait till y'all get facial swelling. This is crazy. Your skull swells.
Oh, I've been there. I've had a few. I've had a few infections like that. When that happens, I like to use a lot of peroxide. Gargle with pure peroxide. Um,
Yeah, I'm using vodka. It works better, easier to taste than
oh,
peroxide.
I don't drink. I don't drink the peroxide. Just
Yeah,
gargle.
I don't drink the
Uh,
vodka either.
okay. I didn't know you.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, 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 no. This is medicinal. I do not. I
Oh,
practically don't drink. I mean, mm-mm.
well, it is the season. No one would fault you if you took a belt or two. I think about it every once in a while, and then I stop thinking about it. Really, Maria, I have not heard any of that. I've heard. I mean, to be honest, we hear the opposite here. Um, but yeah, salt and water that works too.
Right. Well, my little personal stuff aside, I haven't. I haven't heard anything from the Texas border like at all. So yeah, you know what? Make a blog or something, not a video, not necessarily a video or anything, like Twitter or get on a Facebook and post it up or something, or hell, even here on YouTube. You know,
I'd love to. I'd love to see a short video or some photos. You can find me on Discord or Messenger or Facebook, Shadow and Sun. I'd be curious to see. Is it on your side or our side? Because our side doesn't appear like anybody's doing anything except just watching.
Well, she's here in the United States.
No,
She's in
okay.
Texas. She's in Texas.
Wish I was in
Um,
Texas. I can't wait to move there though. But if it's like that, I'm gonna have to rethink my whole strategy.
you may want to rethink Texas, dude. Texas has been going kind of crazy lately, and you can ask Joe. Joe has been showing what's been going. They don't know what to do with the border. They don't know what to do with the border. And I looked into your theory about what do they want running away from? Are they being chased away from something? I looked
Mhm.
into that, and it seems like the cartels are in charge down there, and they're basically beating everybody up and murdering people, and they're running away for their lives. I don't
Well,
think.
I know for a fact that certain elements in the cartel are full on into some really dark, magic or
Oh yeah,
whatever you want to call it. I mean, brutal, vicious, ugly stuff. And, you know,
yeah. The what are the later Aztec stuff, like the human sacrifice and things like that. Yeah, I've heard of that too.
yeah, I mostly hear like Santeria and some actual
Yeah,
voodoo type
Santeria
stuff.
is lightweight compared to what's going on in South America, dude.
Really.
Santeria is kids stuff compared to what they're doing in South America, not Mexico. Santeria is, well, like I said, it's a. I mean, yeah, it can be rough at times, but nothing like what I'm hearing about down there. They are People are running for their lives, and I don't know what you can't get any good information anywhere. You can only see what's the biased opinions that are coming out cannot be trusted. And I can't really tell what's going on. I honestly cannot. I can't tell what's going on anywhere because everyone's reports are so heavy biased that I won't know until I get there. And it's crazy. But they really are running for their, as far as anybody can tell now, on a basic level, they're running for their lives. And they're not being, I don't think they're being chased away from anything, but that's not impossible because why are they doing, they've done everything for so long the same way. Why now? Because they are finding that stuff down there. Like you said, they are finding the ancient stuff. And does that have something to do with it? Did somebody suddenly come into power? Because there's just so much
That's what
crazy.
I thought from the beginning. Whether it's otherworldly or not, it's got the feeling that something's always pushing something else,
Right.
and whatever's pushing the cartel, there's something clearly pushing the cartels.
Yeah, the
If they were
motivation.
if they were smart, they would not be doing things the way they're doing them. But something's clearly egging them on or pushing them, motivating them or forcing them or what have you. I really can't say because I'm not there, but it's got the whole feel of they're doing the exact most blatantly obvious things without any strategy.
Right. It appears to be without strategy, but I know there's going to be a strategy behind it.
Right. Like
And
I said, there's something pushing them. What that is could be any number of things. I just I just I get these feelings, and you know it's it's going to take a little more time before we find out more, obviously, but it would be nice to you know get some intel from there.
right.
I'm gonna uh, just keep my eyes and ears open, and
Yeah. But hey, anyone listening in South America and they know what's going on, please do not activate anything. Do not do not swap the golden idol. Don't do that. Don't open any boxes. Don't do that. That would be
Yeah.
bad. Don't do any of that stuff. Watch all the
Hmm.
movies and don't do what they do.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
yeah, don't watch Stargate. Don't go in any deep holes. Don't turn on any glowing cubes. Bad idea. Wait for just don't do it, please. And yeah, Brazil and James Ellis saying Brazil and Venezuela are unstable. Well, to be honest, they've never really been super stable in like the last 150 years that I'm aware of. I just South America has always been up in the air, even beyond 150 years. But within the 150 years, they've been not really that stable, let me say. Vanderbilt, Boatwright, some crazy stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention, but please don't go turning on, activating any ancient relics. We don't need that. We've turned on enough. I don't know what's going on in Antarctica. They're turning stuff on in Antarctica. They shouldn't be because stuff.
Hmm.
Just don't do it. That's
Yep.
that's yeah. And oh, affecting reality, right? I spoke with Keith, and that's some more I wanted to go at. That we are at a point in our society where we can go one way or another. We'll either wipe ourselves out or we will enlighten ourselves. And I think, Keith, love you bunches, bro. I don't think you have the whole picture. I think there's more there because I'm seeing things that you don't mention, even though there is a lot of overlap. I'm seeing things that you're not mentioning. Um, and it's not contrasting, it's just not included between things I'm talking about, things you're talking about. But I don't think in enlightenment for everyone, I don't think that's really the goal. I think it's to get the enlightened few, like the missing 411, right? I think those guys are not enlightened. I think those guys are the other end of it. Those guys are the ones that are being taken for other reasons. I don't think the enlightenment part is it. I think uh, it just seems like when enlightenment happens to someone, we can figure out what happens to them, not poof gone, because that's what happens in those forests. Poof gone, and
Hmm.
there's
Have you been following the national parks
yeah,
disappearance? Okay.
yeah, missing 411. I've been going with David Paulides. Very interesting stuff. His work is outstanding. And I think that he is actually one of the ones that are being shadow banned to the truth because it makes sense to me that we are being used like cattle and we are being spent because that's what people in power do to other people. They
Absolutely.
they
That's
monetize
where
them, they
everything.
liquefy them, liquidize, not liquefy. Sorry, not
Well, you never
liquefy.
know.
I don't know what they're
Well, I
doing
mean,
after liquidize, not liquefy. My bad. Um, but it just seems like some of us are being taken for enlightenment purposes, and we can tell what happens there, right? We can tell what happens with those guys, so there's no mystery. The other side, those guys, we don't know what happens, and that's the mystery. Is that, and I don't know if they're using that as a deception or is it a side effect that they just can't control because we are more connected now than like ever in our
yeah.
entire history that we know of. I'm convinced that we have a history that we don't know of and that there are
Oh,
things going
yeah,
on.
absolutely, absolutely. We the things that have been discovered in the last couple of years underground.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
The,
them history books to be rewritten. Why aren't they being rewritten? We've been finding
because
stuff for 20 years. How?
because the mainstream archaeological societies are so worried about things that don't matter. The people whose occupation is to dig up the truth, got to the truth that they were comfortable with, and everything else either scares them or scares somebody else to the point that they have been silenced.
Right.
There's so much evidence that's
Yeah,
proving everything we've been taught is not accurate.
totally. That is putting it mildly. I was going to say they've
And
been lying to us for 300 years.
and
And
and it's so silly. It's so silly unless there's something really dangerous underneath.
right.
Otherwise, it would be, otherwise it would be no big deal to go, oh, hey, we were wrong about this. Here you go. This is what we're going to think now, or this is what we believe. But instead, no, we have to stick to this dogmatic line of easily disprovable facts, but we're going to stick with it. Why? Because to be honest, there's so few people who really even care that it's just,
Yeah.
there's, you know, 1% of the population cares, if that,
If that.
about the discoveries. They're more interested in, their day to day lives. Okay, Maria,
Yeah, we'll do what
and
you do.
clearly there's something down there, you know, in the ruins that scares somebody. And when you think about the people at the very top, the dozen people that are actually running things, what are they afraid of? Can it affect them? Does it somehow change their reigns and power? Not really, unless I'm wrong and that there's something that would drastically, take away their power. What do they got to worry about it? Hell, they should be, thinking about ways they could monetize it. Instead, they're keeping it buried.
Yeah, they can't think of ways to monetize it because if it's what I think it is, and if it's the enlightenment that I think it is. Do you remember watching the Lost City of Atlantis, the old Disney movie? I'm pretty sure it's called Lost City of Atlantis.
It's not just Atlantis.
I don't think so.
It's
It
not.
might
It's
be.
not the cartoon.
No, it's a movie.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then absolutely no, I don't. Okay, someone disappeared. Either Maria or James left us.
Um, I'm still on, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just a couple of our viewers disappeared.
Well, we got Maria and James, and that's it. That's okay. It says participants say Maria and James.
Okay.
So apparently you and I, that's it for right now, according to StreamYard. But anyway, I'm looking up.
But
Oh,
people will see this later.
Atlantis, the Lost Empire from 2001.
Oh,
It
okay.
is,
No.
yeah, I need to rewatch that one. I watched it a long time ago, and it's post capitalism society. They don't want to talk about it. I don't know. And that movie has gotten very little billing since 2001.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about it. I don't think it's in any of the box sets that they've been releasing for the past 20 years.
Hmm.
And Disney, I don't know what happened. I guess it's because Walt Disney passed away. Disney was different. They were all about them aliens, all about the black
Mm-hmm.
hole show. I think that was the last hurrah of the old school Disney stuff. And
I thought there were a couple other little things, but like around that, well, maybe around the Hangar 18 era, ET, the extraterrestrial. Around that
right,
era, I thought they put out a couple of things, and now it's pretty much just Star Wars and Marvel. That's all they,
Yeah, that's
focused
all
on
they
when it
want
comes.
to do now.
And that's just another form of mythology that just leads nowhere,
Yeah.
whereas everything else led to, you know, discovery. When it's things like Star Wars and Marvel, they can control everything, and it leads nowhere. There is no, deeper diving into it. But with something like Atlantis or anything else, you
Hmm.
can you can dive deeper into other avenues of other sources of information, and they want to keep a lock on it.
Yeah,
So
that started happening not too long ago because yeah, I think I'm mistaken. I don't think the 60s was the last hurrah. I think in the past maybe 25 years Disney has just gone to brainwash, consume, 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 obey, and
yep. Yeah, and well,
yeah,
even before that, I had several friends who worked at Disney here in California, and the things they got going on underground are, pretty weird. You know, they've got all kinds of, ties to, dark side,
mhm.
ideologies down there. Um, and even Disney himself had some, occult leanings as well. And I guess they just ran with it once he was gone and just, went full on,
Mind control,
well, yeah, that too.
distract,
Yeah,
distract,
yeah,
do
exactly.
something.
Yeah, James, exactly, exactly.
I'm
Uh,
glad they're getting busted. Oh my god. That's the dark side path. They don't need to be doing that. What the hell? Oh, instantaneous? It's not instantaneous. The price is too high. I've seen the
mhm.
price. I've seen people pay these prices and it's too high. You don't fuck with it. These people, oh my god, they don't know what they're getting into half the time. Back to necromancy. Yeah, you get a lot quick, but it kills you in the process.
Or worse,
It just drains you little by little. I've seen people who have done this for years and they're like,
liches.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
They're on all the meds, they're on all the, I mean, people who are still trying to be part of society. I'm not talking about swamp witches out in the middle of nowhere that
Amen, James. Amen.
that are good people, really. I'm talking about the people who are trying to exist in society. Meds, depression, always needing something, never happy, ever happy, ever. Like there's always
Sorry about
something
the
wrong.
background noise,
Always
guys.
real.
And yeah, as well as the addictions and the complete selfishness is
Yeah.
just been on the rise for. Hey, Cal, what's happening, buddy? Has
Hey,
been on
Cal.
such a massive, you know, rise.
Yeah.
This Christmas ought to be, a really, good indicator. Every year it gets earlier. When they start bringing the stuff out to get you to buy, and even with inflation and everything that was going on, we went shopping a couple of days ago, and the shelves again were empty, like during the other thing a year ago. But people are broke. But yet people are still, racking up those credit bills, racking up, uh, and buying like it's the end of the world. It's the last chance to get these stupid things on the shelves that don't matter. The Walmart's a perfect example. They've got this a couple of holiday aisles, just filled with the dumbest gifts that you could give to literally just about anybody. No thought, just grab it off the shelf. Here, this will work for anybody, or I should say, it's a little more male and female geared. This will be any guy you give this to will be like, okay, thanks, Merry Christmas. Any girl you give this to, same thing, and it's just trash, just absolute freaking garbage that people are going to forget a week later where it came from.
Yeah.
It's so non-distinct, and it's all flying off the shelves. People, just
Yeah.
I've never seen it quite like this. I guess maybe it's because they didn't have the sort of Black Friday thing has disappeared. Like years ago, there would be huge, hey, it's Black Friday, come to our store at 4 a.m., kind of thing, and that's not working anymore. Now it's like, oh, well, okay, just buy a whole bunch of, these dumb, $15 gifts and you'll be okay. And I'm just like, no, I'm looking for specific things for specific people when I give out gifts. I don't want to just, they won't mind this kind of attitude,
Mm-hmm.
you know, instead of, like it used to be when we were young, we would, if we were buying a gift for someone, regardless of the season or the reason, it was like, they'll love this. Now it's, oh, they won't mind this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, but the consumerism is just crazy, and I don't. Where did the heart go? You know, where did the
exactly.
heart in these things? Where did it go to? Can you think about these things that? I like to make things to give people, and I've just not felt it lately.
Mhm.
Um, I just haven't felt. Yeah, I haven't felt it lately, and I haven't been really doing a whole lot, unfortunately. But there you go, and I'm,
Yeah, you do, Jay. Yeah, you
full
do.
time work and all that.
Hey, Bo, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, Bo. The NPX, non-player exterminators, NPCs. Okay, I thought I thought that's what you meant. Well, I am struggling personally. I am struggling to be maybe not a lead character, support crew. I can do support crew. I've always been support crew, and I'm okay with that.
And Cal's actually an exterminator in real life. Pests.
Have we ever seen Cal in real life? Is he a Dalek? Is he?
No, no,
No,
no, no. I
in the
have
Metal
seen him in real
Kingdom.
life.
Okay.
Omanal, hey man, everybody's in here
Hey,
now.
Omanel. Yeah, I'm.
Oh my goodness,
Well,
guys.
what are y'all? Where have y'all been? What were y'all doing?
They were on another stream or doing holiday stuff. I know because I was chatting with Omen earlier. Um, I didn't see Bo until just now. Cal and James. Uh, yeah, Cal is. Yeah, Cal, I can't look at Cal's stuff much. Just makes me feel like crap. So it's like, what am I doing with my life? As DM James would say. I'm trying. I'm trying, but I've been so busy. Bo was at the in-laws. We call them the outlaws around these parts, but fair's fair. Hey,
Well,
Connell, where the hell you
hello,
been?
Colin. Welcome
Man, it's
back
just
to the
getting crowded in
land of
here.
quantum
Of
light.
course.
Okay, I didn't mean to cut you off like that. My
Oh
bad.
no, 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 no. I'm just trying to warm my knees up because it's freezing out here. I
Oh,
mean, it's not freezing. I mean, I would go inside, but I don't know what kind of mariachi craziness is going on in there. But I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Uh, Joe is, I think he's working or something like that tonight.
I
Um,
I hadn't been able to talk to him. He didn't reply to me, so
so
it's all
what's
good.
weird? What's weird? I don't know. Bo, you got any weird stories for us?
Yeah.
The only thing weird for me has been, going shopping and seeing the weirdos at Walmart, being weird. And it's a little bit different kind of weird, but it's nothing really worth writing home about.
Well, I had a
Just,
little matrix glitch happen where it was a note, but there was no note, and I could have okay, I'm there all night long, and I'm like, it's a black face monitor, that's turned off. How do you miss one of these on a black monitor that's turned off. And then when I walked in, it looked like somebody had just logged off the computer. And that's when I saw the note. And my coworker did not remember talking to me. We talked about it. We talked about how neither of us knew how to do this particular thing. And it was a little thing. It wasn't a big thing. It was a little thing. And yeah. And then the next day, he can't remember talking to me about it. And I clearly remember all of this going on.
Oh, no way, Max. How the hell are you doing, buddy? I don't think have we ever seen you here, Max? That's Legion of Myth.
Hello.
Well, this is indeed an honor.
Welcome to the Quantum Show.
Yeah, Max is a great guy. I was hanging out with him last night. I've never seen LA Confidential, and so I can't comment on that, Bo, being a Christmas movie. My favorite Christmas movie, as Connell knows, is Scrooge. It's just got the best ending of all time.
But so that's the weirdness for me. That's all. Well, of course, all the stuff jumping around in the house all the time. That happens. Mm-hmm. And I need to post up the video of what I see from my back window. I think I took a video of the cemetery during the day. What you can see from last week, somebody said, "How far is it from your house?" About 500 feet. Literally, it's right there.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you watch, Max. We do this every Saturday night, usually later in the evening, because I do my 2-hour show and he does his 1-hour show. Then we do a longer show after that, where we, just talk about all the weirdness going on at home and abroad. I will put it on my list of movies to watch.
Yeah, this week is a little different. I have a tooth issue going on. It's hurting me, so I don't feel like going. I don't feel like doing a deep dive, and I'm just not. I can't concentrate. I'm having enough with this 1 hour, and it's Christmas Eve, so everybody's got something going on.
You too, Max. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
Christmas. And hopefully, like I was saying earlier, we can help make the next year a much better year than this last one. Not that I can complain whatsoever. The last year was wonderful, but I saw a lot of people suffering, and if there's anything I can do to make that better, I'm on the job.
Yeah, me too. And people are don't know how to deal with me giving them random compliments, because I just hand them out like candy, because on a surfacey way of putting it, it doesn't cost anything to do it, and you feel a little silly, but you get over it. I get over it.
I talk to complete strangers all the time. Every chance I get out, I say hi to everybody. This year, Merry Christmas. I didn't get any negative blah, 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 blah about it, and I only saw one person this whole holiday season that was being kind of a douchebag, and nobody cared. He was all torqued because the lines were long, and I'm like, this too shall pass. Just relax, chill. It's I mean, unless he's got a hot date, chill, dude. It was Friday afternoon before most people were off work, so I assumed, hey, you're probably already off work for the holidays. Just deal and enjoy it,
Are you talking about one person who is not being cool, not being nice?
Yeah, just one person the whole time. Everywhere I went, people were, in good spirits, trying to, do the celebration, whatever their denomination. Everybody, I bumped into was, pretty chill, pretty happy. And, there's lots of reasons, to be upset about things, and feel ways about things. but
Yeah, Keith said it in his other show. We could dwell on the negative, but you can choose to spread positive and kind of get past that. I choose the positive. I know it's out there. I know the bad stuff is out there and it does happen, but I'm not going to be participating in it.
keep it up, Max.
Propagating.
That's sometimes that's all it takes to make somebody's day. Just one person just noticing them and giving a little bit of a crap, caring a little bit. That's sometimes that's all it takes. I've seen it, bah humbug, Connell. Oh man, what are we gonna do with you? I didn't used to be Max either, but once you have kids or a kid, one child is all it takes. I don't matter anymore. He does. I mean that's an extreme way of putting it, but all my little things just go flying out the window when I think about him and his whole life ahead of him and how I can make it better. I had some rough times growing up as a kid. I know Connell did too, but that's none of their business. They don't need to know any of it, and I'm not going to let any of that ever affect him. He's only going to get the best out of me, no matter what it takes. See, James, that's exactly it, though. It's not. It may not be a big deal for you, but you have the decency to make somebody else's life brighter, just just because you don't have to. You could be a jerk, you know.
Okay. I don't
I'm
know if
okay
I
with that.
named it or
I'm okay with that.
I don't know if you can. Hey, open source, go for it. That's quantum. There's some weirdness for you. No, not kindness
Yeah.
shredded. Oh my god.
Cal, come on, cheer up, man. You made 3 pies today. It was rough, huh? I honestly I can't remember the last time I actually had a pie. I'm a cake guy. I actually got a donut maker for Christmas. I know that doesn't count, but it's cake.
Well, you mean the kind where you use the oil and everything?
No, I
Donut.
wish. Oh, I wish. Oh, that's a real donut. If it's not fried in oil, it's not a real donut. It's just cake.
Well,
That's why I was joking because
what
it's,
does
it's
it
like a
do?
like it's like a George Foreman grill. It's like a waffle maker with a different shape. You just pour in the you know
Cool.
uh,
Cool.
yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm on a diet or anything. Uh, uh, the wife got it from a work party, so she's regifting it. Someone gave it to her, and she can't eat that stuff. She's like, "Oh, I'll give it to my husband." That was on my list. How'd you guess? Thanks. Merry Christmas. No, if I want something, I just get it myself.
Yeah.
It's just funny, because I'm trying to lose weight because that oh COVID thing, just added like 20 pounds in the worst possible place, and uh, it's been hard to get rid of.
Okay. You go, James. Whatever you like, bro.
No kink shaming here, man. Yeah, I'm still trying to forgive you for that, Connell. It's just
I,
awful,
I
just
I must
awful.
have missed something. So
Oh, I was in a game with him Thursday night, and it turns out my character not only ate pies with children cooked into them, but he went back for seconds and handed them out to his sister and other people. Which is just basically my character went home that night and committed suicide. Um,
Okay, y'all, this is in game. This is not reality.
oh,
Not
totally, totally. No,
not
I
in
know, I know.
California. That kind of
No,
stuff
no, no.
happens in Texas. That's exactly the kind of thing that happens in
I
Texas
know, I
and
know, I know.
Missouri.
That's why it bothered me because on a case we came across some stuff and it just came flooding back. But
Okay.
yeah, but I had a good year. I hope everybody else did,
Yeah.
and hopefully the next one will be 10 times better. For all the right people, all the people who deserve it the most, kind of thing. That's that's what I really want for Christmas.
Yeah, and everybody keep an eye out for things that happen out of the ordinary because
Hmm.
regular people don't change the world, right? Regular people don't. We're the weirdos. We're the ones, and this is, I said it in a text message, kind of like a grassroots movement because it seems like our leaders, any, all, whoever they are so out of touch with the way things are, right? They want to manipulate,
That's
and
a nice
well,
way of putting it. That's a nice way of putting it.
mm,
I'll go
I,
with that for now.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
trying to
yeah.
keep, you know,
Yeah,
keep it.
you don't want to visit from the Clintons. You don't want to visit from the Clintons. I get
No,
it.
when it's Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
What's that?
yeah.
What's my one of my favorite songs now? Try not to be a cunt. It's Christmas. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Wow, I have never heard that.
I
Wow, I
will
don't
give you a link.
Okay. Damn, have we really gotten to that point? I mean,
That's an old
wow.
song, and it's
Really?
British.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I figured that right off the bat. He dropped that word like it's, the.
yeah, but yeah, keep an open mind to the weirdness because the weirdness is where it's at, right? Watch for I'm not talking about on mainstream. I'm talking about in your own sphere of what's going on around you, right? Watch for the weirdness because the weirdness is reality poking in. And know that we have been conditioned for decades and decades into
If
thinking,
not millennia.
if not millennia, this is what reality is because all the, I don't know, there are just too many rough edges. Well, rough edges constitute another form. Okay. Um, like the ancient history that we're digging up. Why aren't we rewriting those books? Why is it so unmainstream? Why are people trying? It happens everywhere. It happens in every walk of life. So if you're cutting wood or designing spaceships, it's going on.
Hmm.
And just everybody keep that in mind this year. And well,
And please come here, and if you ever feel the need to share it, or maybe get some answers from some goofballs who may have heard about something similar. There's a lot of us here tonight that have got other hobbies besides gaming,
yeah,
that do delve into this stuff. Max is pretty knowledgeable. That's why I was very excited to see him here.
okay,
He's had a very similar life path in that those pursuits, I should say, as myself. And um, you know, nobody here is going to laugh at you or call you a
mm-mm,
liar if you want to bring something, it's troubling you, or you don't understand what you saw or you thought or you felt or something like that. Joe's another great guy. He's not here tonight. He's full of wisdom. From a lifetime of study and you know experience. And real quick,
yeah,
Cal, I've been so happy for you ever since I heard about that a while ago. I can actually see the difference, even though we only text. I can actually see the difference it's having on your life. So I'm really really happy for you. I
well,
mean,
whatever
that's
that is,
sometimes
I'm
that
glad of it too.
his girlfriend's like now in person and stuff. They've been away from each other for a while, and now they're in the same state.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
things like that are some of the greatest moments in life. Um, yeah, sorry, Connell. Nathan wasn't feeling good. He even said in the title that we're only going to do this for an hour, but
Yeah.
um, uh, uh, maybe in a bit, if you want, we can chat, see how you're doing. What's wrong with
Yeah.
you? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, but I got to take care of some stuff, and I got to talk to James L about some stuff real quick. Not real quick. You never know, because with him, it could be an all nighter, which is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, and what Shadow was saying is, you want to
Oh,
come in and bring something
awesome,
that
Max.
happened to you. Yeah, even if you can't find us live, drop a comment on one of the Quantum Show videos, and you will get a response. One of us will come back to you, right?
Mhm.
Because we're keeping an eye on this stuff because it's for real. This is not. I don't have mugs. You want mugs? Go to the dollar store. If you want you want stickers? Go to Dollar Tree. I don't have any of that stuff. If I have anything like that, it'll be done with a giveaway, and I will just send it to you. you know, that's the way. I don't know. Anyway,
We're just here to
y'all.
help, man.
Yeah, y'all. Thanks for joining. That is it for tonight. I gotta go. You see me grabbing my face. It's not pleasant over here.
Yeah, no, no, no. Nobody wants to see you suffer. The sooner you get to lie down or do whatever it takes for you, off camera, the better. I'll be here to hang out with you next Saturday. Maybe bring in the new year together because we're in different time zones and stuff.
Right. And if
Um,
I have anything, I will let you know.
and thank you, everybody. Max, Cal, James L, even Connell. I'm just messing with you, brother. Um, it was so nice to talk to all of you guys tonight before, tomorrow's craziness. Bo out there, I'm going to be talking to you later this evening also. Um, it's really a distinct pleasure having you guys show up here. Especially on a night like this when you could easily do other stuff. And Storm and Shadow, nice to meet you. Um, you're just in time to say goodnight, and that's okay with me. Maria, thank you for the blessings and Merry Christmas, everybody out there. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
Yep, y'all. Merry Christmas and keep it quantum.
And to all, good night.